Hello and good morning. We are drawing some hay out from a little island that is about 10-12 miles from us. I'm just on my way out with the first load, but as you can see, lovely views around here. We fill them up in the field. The roadway out of this place is extremely rough, so by the time we're out there, it has all our straps loosened. Give them a squeeze on the beach and motor on again is the way we work it. We've been doing this for a couple of years now. This year there is 250 odd bales. Usually there is about 500-600, so it is a bit smaller of a job this year. There's only 3 of us drawing. We're carrying 126 bales on the 3 trailers. Usually we have up to 7 trailers drawn, so a bit of a difference in it this year. Phoenix Lighthouse is just out in front of us, and we'll be heading off that direction onto the mainland, into Tralee, all the way back along where those mountains are there, the far side of us, all the way back along, and our final destination is around there somewhere. So we will get moving and we will chat to you when we're making progress. So we're on our way back. I'm very nearly back to our destination. First load done. We're all on our way back actually. So the 3 of us will fill again, head off again with another load, and that will be us for today. That will be all the bales moved and job completed. Lovely views back around here. Lever carry all their everything they manufacture in Killarney comes out there, and that's where it's shipped off all over the world. Big ships come in there from time to time and carry off everything that's ready to go. Sometimes I don't, I could go the whole day without filming, and I'm not a big man for listening to the radio, but I do listen to one of the Dutch radio stations. I leave it playing away on my phone there, so because sometimes the tunes are a bit too good to start filming in the middle of driving. But yeah, we'll head down. I'll get a bit of footage of us loading here now, and that will be us for the, I'd say that'll probably much be the last load of hay drawn for 2022. Right, so we're on the beach, and a quick check of all my straps. Some of them you'd have to loosen them and squeeze them again, but some of them I'll just get away with squeezing them. So I'm going to do that, and I'm just going to stay moving. And that's it. The hay for 2022. That is the last load of it. It's finished. Thank God. Right, I'm just out at our L50, our Volvo. It's back in the springtime. We were using it away, doing bits and pieces, places we'd hedge cut, tidying up bushes, places we were with the mini digger, tidying up heaps and things like that. And it started using an awful lot of engine oil pretty suddenly, and that progressively got worse. So we said we might knock the summer out of it and just keep topping it up and keep topping it out. But then it started tapping, so it was time to switch it off and get something done. So the engine has been fully rebuilt now, and I'm just here. We drained, the mechanic put some red flush into it, so I've that drained out of it now, and I'm going to fill it with coolant. It's been here stacking bales, and that's what I'm at this morning. The guys are off. There's a bit of digger work going on. There's tedding, there's subsoiling, and I think they're going this car on in after that. So I'll get this job done because I got to go mowing and do a few other bits and pieces. This is another one of these crops that I just can't figure out. Look at the row of stuff and look at the grass. We don't have a big crop, but we don't have a high crop, should I say. We have an unbelievably dense row. Just here, a little windmill. As you can see, it's there in all her glory. That was done up maybe before my time, I would say. It was pretty much in ruins, and then on a big restoration job. You can actually go in and see it all working, the workings of an old mill, basically used to grind wheat and that kind of stuff for making bread. I think that was the basic principle behind it. But anyway, that's kind of not what we're here for. Like it's because when we pulled in here, myself and the farmer were looking at it and we said, sure, there won't be much in this, and look at the size of the row. So yeah, more bales for me, which is good. So I keep motoring through this one. I have another one to mow this evening, and then that's today wrapped up again. Lovely, lovely weather, the best of it. There's a vintage run on the weekend, and I hope I'm going to get the chance to make it to that one. I really enjoyed the last one, and met a few people that actually watched the channel as well, and had a bit of a chat with them. So it was nice to talk to all of you, and thank you for taking the time to coming up and approaching me, and because I know that's not, shall we say, that's not the easiest thing to do when you don't really know someone. So yeah, thanks for that. Like I said, nice talking to you. Morning. So we're just right next door to home. Couldn't be closer, across the ditch. Mulching. This place is going to be ploughed maybe this evening, maybe tomorrow, probably tomorrow. We have to mulch it ahead of the plough because trying to turn down that stuff with the plough wouldn't be the most pleasant job. So yeah, Mulcher's doing a fantastic job of getting rid of all of that stuff. Once we turn it over, all that'll get buried and make the job a lot nicer. So I just came over to see how progress was, so I'll show it to you, and I'll head on back to the yard and be getting a few things ready to go. I'm just picking up my last few bales in this job. 2 left. Once I've these brought up and stacked, and I'm out of here on to the next one. So yeah, good to get this one done. Another job ticked off the list. Another job for this week ticked off as well. The heat today is absolutely unbelievable, but it's starting to cool off now. I think it's about 4 o'clock that way. So yeah, the real intense heat is gone out of it now. Starting to taper off a small bit. Absolutely unheard of for this time of the year, but we will take it any of the time of the year. We'll get it. So I'll stay going, and we'll talk there when we get on to the next job. Right, so I'm using the trailers in this job. The 6480 is also drawn and has our own blue trailer on it. This trailer has belonged to a local farmer, and I get to loan it there from time to time. He actually doesn't want it at the moment. He doesn't have enough space in his yard, so I had it there last week off him, and he said hang on to it for a couple of weeks. The 6480 is just coming in the gate there now. So another load or two, and we'll have these 3 fields cleared. Fair clearing when you're taking over 40 bales between 2 trailers. It makes progress very, very good indeed. So I'll stay moving, get this one out of the way. So that's another evening finished off. I'll close our side window here because the hills are a bit alive to the sound of the system there at the moment. But yeah, got that last one wrapped up. Still one more to do, but I'm not going to do it this evening. It's just shoving too late. Met a fella walking his dog there, which you can imagine is an unusual enough job to be at this hour of the night. But anyway, so I'll head on home, get some sleep, get ready to go for the morning. The heat again today is absolutely unreal. Unbelievable. We were out doing a bit of baling this morning. I wasn't there. No, I wasn't there. What was I doing? I was discarrying. I was discing with the 7550 this morning. I'm just back from that now. The rake is just back. There's another little bit of raking to do, so I'm going to jump on that, and then I'm going to jump on the baler and bale that little bit. I'm going raking. Then I'm going putting the plough on some of the tractors, and I need to go and get a bit of ploughing done. Right, so we're getting a bit of stuff baled up. The crop is lighting up, so should pretty much fly through it and be out of here in 15-20 minutes, I would say. And head on home, hook up the plough and go plough, which is that place where we were mulching the other day. It's right next door, so should be a fast old evening. So I'll get this one knocked out. We're using different net at the moment. When I'm off the tractor there, we'll give a look at that and see what we think of it. So the Maxim is ploughing away. He's ploughing the one way because there was a lot of digger work done in our headlands and we're not ploughing them, so it'll just leave it. Our headland's real awkward and it's not that big of a field. It's only about 3 acres, so it's not the end of the world. But yeah, he's getting going there now. I'm going to go up and get one of the tractors ready to go do a bit of seeding. So I'm just here ploughing a couple of horse paddocks. They just want to freshen them up, and it's only down the street from me, so Andy will get this one out of the way as well. So that's my job for the evening, to get this small bit ploughed up. And so this finished, definitely time for a couple of years, and still out to enjoy the sunshine. I think probably be home for what time is it now? Much 9 o'clock, so probably be home in another hour. That will be a nice finish this evening compared to last night. So yeah, all is good on this front, and I hope it's good on your front as well. So I just had the pickup hitch cable was joined previously here, and it just snapped out of that, so I just rejoined it there. Hopefully that'll do. The heat against today is unreal, absolutely unreal. Very hard to imagine that in not that long of a time scale at all. I suppose what do we know, middle of August, 6 weeks time, 8 weeks time, all the leaves are going to be coming off of those guys, and we're going to be facing into the winter time again. It's when you get these real hot days, I always think of it in the cold days as well, but when you get these real hot days, I often think it's very hard to imagine how much the weather will change. You know, you couldn't be further away from a very cold December night at the moment. I'm going to throw off the disc harrow and I'm going to get ready to go seeding. And just to finish off the evening, I'll try and hold the camera in between my legs. I hope you can still hear me. I'm just trying to pick a couple of stones here in this field. A couple of big stones popping up, so scoot them out of here. They're power harrow wreckers. That is a big one. So I'll get that out, and once we're tracking up the field here, we'll chat to you then. Okay, so we have them picked. I'm gonna track up in behind the pole there in the corner. Never gonna be a machine gun in there, so we'll chuck our few stones in there, jump off and pick these few while I'm here now as well, and throw them into the bucket. Job turned out nice enough actually. Happy enough with the way it turned out. It's just a big, and this will bring that on once. It's weather. It's all weather. It helps make these jobs nice. Gives them a nice finish. It's way easier to do all these things when the weather is on your side. So like I say, I'll track up to the corner, throw these out. Pretty much sure I have enough footage there to make a video. So might throw up one tonight. Might have another one then for the weekend of seeding going on. So yeah. Thanks very much, lads. Really appreciate your feedback, your comments, your likes, your subscriptions. It means a lot. Puts a few quid in the bank as well, which is very, very handy. So until tomorrow evening, we will chat to you later.